allowed in the main menu, and there are no options in this game yet. So hopefully everything's good. There we go. How's everyone doing this wonderful Wednesday evening? Let's get my chat working. It seems like I need to really just spend the time and switch over to OBS. XSplit's just giving me some hurt, but it's hard to stick with. It's easy to stick with something you know for like 3 years, so that's probably the reason I haven't switched yet. So this, if you're not aware, this is something that was announced like this month, just a couple weeks ago, I think. This is Diablo Respawned. It's basically, as best I can describe it, it's a fan-made, completely original from the ground up, Diablo 2-esque roguelite game. It's basically, like, from what I can tell, all of the music and all of the visuals are completely original. I'm not sure about the sound effects yet, but yeah, like they recreated all the 3D models, reanimated, re-rendered everything, and they did a really good job. Like the game looks like HD Diablo 2, like really, really well done on the team or people or person, whomever made this. I have a link in the YouTube description, or you just Google Diablo Respawned. It's pretty easy to find. Right now, it's just under a gigabyte. It's pretty, very, very limited. I'll warn you, like, this is an extremely early demo of this game. It's not at all like a fully featured game at all. There are no difficulty options. There's no classes. There are 2 test areas. So this is like really more of a proof of concept than anything. Like, can you actually physically do this? And if it proves anything, it shows that the core gameplay loop works. But beyond like an actual like just test of the mechanics, the core mechanics, there's like no, as far as I know, there's no progression. There's just like a level that is generated and there's monsters there, so it's very, very minimal. This probably won't be that long of a stream. I just wanted to kind of show you guys and try it out myself on stream. Pretty fun from what I tried, but yeah, hopefully hopefully they don't get sued out of existence from by Blizzard, and B, I hope they actually finish this. So, because I actually, ever since I played the Diablo games, I actually really wanted a sort of roguelite mode for Diablo. You're striking, sporting a Fisher Price beard. That's funny. Yeah, I know. I already had a beard, but I kind of stopped trimming it around March, and so it's like, at its length, it's probably like 5-6 inches, I think. I occasionally kind of like trim off some of the scraggly ends, but yeah, no, it's hard work. It's what's the expression? It's something but honest work. I don't know. So yeah, all it has is exit game. It has one option, shader, which they don't actually say what the shader does, but I'll turn it on because I've got an RTX 2080 Ti, so right now they have the canyon, which is basically level 2 in a Diablo 2. It's the desert. And then they have the cathedral, which is kind of like Diablo 1. I don't know exactly where they're going with this, but right now it looks like you can only play the Valkyrie. That's the Valkyrie? The Amazon, sorry, Amazon. Yeah, you can only play the Amazon. And she's got 3 abilities. And you start out with like 10 potions. Very basic, but I guess we'll try this sucker out. Interesting, you can't use the Diablo OST? I've used a couple tracks from the Diablo 2 OST and was okay. I don't know. Haven't done any Diablo videos for years, so it's hard to say. I'll try the cathedral first. So I'm running this at, I think, like 4K at 120 hertz, and it looks really good. Very smooth. I think they've pretty much recreated everything from scratch. I think animations seem to be at least 60 FPS. They seem to be pre-rendered 2D, from what I can tell. So let me get some of my... So I really don't have that many abilities yet. Let me know how the levels are if you can hear everything. They might be using Diablo sound effects. It's hard to tell. But, alright, Skillies. Yeah, right now I have, like, I've got the... I forget what ability that is, but basically summon an ally. Got some sort of lightning bolt. And, yeah, healing potions. So right now, the game basically has an enemy counter. You can press Q or middle button to use a potion. There's also a toggleable enemy counter. You can see this arrow. I don't know if you can see the arrow there, but sometimes an arrow appears when I'm far away from an enemy that shows me where the nearest enemy is. Otherwise, I basically just have to kill all the enemies in the dungeon. That's and I almost died there. I've gotten one shot by barrel explosions before, so that's no joke. Yeah, they mimic the look and feel really well, and the music actually, as far as I read, the music's all original, but it sounds just like Matt Ullman's soundtrack. So yeah, no, it's really crisp. Update on the Cyberpunk video. I just finished another section of audio, so I'm going to be video editing that. I'm about, I'd probably say like 30% done with the video editing, and about 40 to 50% done with the audio. All the audio is recorded, but it was almost like probably 14 hours of raw audio I have to edit through, which is very time consuming. Another potion. I don't even know why I'm breaking these barrels. Maybe I should just do it from range. So yeah, it's probably going to be another month or so, month or two before it's done. I'm trying to amp it up, but it's just really time consuming, and I don't want to rush the last half of the video because then it'll look obviously kind of rushed. I took my time with the first part of the video, so I have to kind of take my time with the rest. Otherwise, the video will be very uneven. So yeah, that's like a toggleable arrow you see there, where the arrow here just spins, showing me where the next enemy is, or where a nearby enemy is. Oh god, yeah, those barrels are no good. So this is all proc gen. Man, I don't keep on falling for that. This is all procedurally generated. There's even a little bit of a warp effect around the explosions. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I agree. First, last. Anybody who's getting into game design, make an original IP. Don't mess around with copyright. There's a really good article that was posted on Reddit a while back, written by a lawyer. Roughly, if I'm paraphrasing, it's the title is "Yes, Fan Games Can Ruin Your Life." Basically, like, it's rare that a company actually goes out and outright sues you for a fan game, but they totally could, even if you don't make a dime off of the game. So if you're going to make something that looks just like, as far as I can tell, like, that's all original. I think these models are all original. They're obviously trying to mimic the look of Diablo 2, but if you have the skills for that, just make something a little bit different, call it something else. I mean, this is already different enough. You could easily take this style of game and make it a unique IP, and people would love it. Like, if they would have done Path of Exile with Diablo graphics or whatever, or call it Diablo, they would have gotten completely, just the project completely destroyed in court. And once you've crossed paths with a big company, the thing is, like, once you've been sued or cease and desisted by a big company, then you're on their radar. Then whatever you make in the future is going to be heavily scrutinized. So best not to do that at all in the first place. Kind of cool, a little edge of the map here. So, yeah, so the game doesn't have a whole lot to it yet. This will probably not be a very particularly long stream, but I figured I could like talk with you guys, maybe do some, impromptu Q&A or whatever, and hopefully find it kind of interesting. So we got 22 people in here. It's not too bad. Gotta watch out for my health, though. Even some of these little barrels. Yeah, these barrel explosions are crazy. I don't think there's any... Man, speak of the devil. I don't think there's any loot yet, really, other than potions. So, like I said, it's very simple right now. But once they get loot generation in here, and classes and progression, I could sink a lot of time into this game. I love roguelite games, and this plays pretty much just like Diablo 2, which is just... But this is like running in 4K at 120 frames per second, so it's super smooth, super slick. Most people don't know this, but Diablo and Diablo 2 run at 25 frames per second, not even 30. Yeah, not great. Uh-oh. Take out my summon. All right, she's got a spin attack too. Let me try that out. Is that a... That was a spin attack, wasn't it? That was a spin attack. Oh man, that I nearly died right there. 2 potions. Okay. After that noise. Okay. Stop hitting boxes. Stop hitting barrels with my weapon. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have to nerf that. That's a little bit crazy with how much damage those barrels do. Ooh, Soul Lord. He's a biggin. Big boy. Extra strong beast. Oof. Yeah, you can say that again. Okay, Soul Lord. Everybody gangsta until Soul Lord comes in. Oh, man. Okay. I let him hit me. And that's death. They didn't disable the AI if you die, so they're just going to swipe at my corpse for the rest of the time. So there isn't even a death screen, so you just have to go... back in here, so... Try Cathedral a couple more times, and we can go to the desert. So yeah, I really hope that they got some notoriety already, like, I mean, good notoriety when they released basically a high-def version of the original Diablo trailer. So, like, I love the cinematic trailer for the original Diablo, but I thought it was kind of a waste of resources, because, like, honestly, cinematics, I'm kind of tired of cinematics in games. I wish they'd kind of just go away. And I'm not really that interested. Ooh, okay, we got a boss Skelly. He's a big one. Can't seem to use that spell for some reason. Okay, let's kill this guy. But yeah, no, I kind of hope that these guys just basically realize that they could do something really good with this and basically switch their assets around to a new game. Like, you wouldn't have to change too much about this, but the game feels great so far. I mean, there's not much to it yet, but from what the core concept here feels nice. I just hope that they realize there's not really a future in a fan game. As much as I enjoy seeing a fan remake of a game, I realize that there's just it's a really bad. There's just no future to games like this, unfortunately. If a company like Activision or Blizzard decides to go after you, there's no future, because they have the lawyers, they have the IP, you know. But bring back FMV. I actually like FMV games sometimes. There's actually a recent FMV game that was actually quite good. Was it a Contradiction, I think? That game was actually a lot of fun. If you... Ooh. And, you know, I played the latest Tex Murphy game. That was alright. But you have to kind of embrace the cheese. I think that's the key to FMV games. If you expect that the game not to be silly, you're going to be disappointed. But yeah, I know. Yeah, if you kind of embrace the cheese, FMV games are fun. Yeah, no, seriously. I don't think you can actually get any more health, so this is as much health as I get, so as many kills as I get, it doesn't actually matter. Because I can still get one shot at just as easily. I'm trying to get this ability to work. I don't know why it's not working. I've used it to a point where I lost the mana for it, but it doesn't seem to work beyond that. Should be next to enemies? No, okay. And we're almost running out of potions here. Yeah, I heard about that follow-up to her story. I thought her story was interesting. I found it a little bit frustrating. The concept was cool. I just found it a little bit frustrating. There's one part of contradiction I found frustrating because I'm not going to spoil it, but there's one section where you would obviously ask a certain character a question and you couldn't, but otherwise, like 90% of contradiction I really liked. Can I open this door? Door's not opening today. There we go. Yeah, I recognized a couple of the actors. There was the guy from Upgrade and the lady from Westworld in that. I forget their names right now. Sorry about that. In the follow-up to her story, but I don't know. I didn't quite pull the trigger on it. Also, I noticed one thing that actually makes FMV games a lot better is playing it with friends. It's more of like a fun group activity because you can all kind of laugh at the cheese. I saw some post about Diablo 4, honestly, and you'll forgive me if you were waiting for Diablo 3 like I was. I'm going to basically ignore Diablo 4 until it releases. As much as I'd like to get invested, if you were around for the many, many years that Diablo 3 was in development, both by Blizzard North and whatever the new studio, what they call themselves, they changed so much about Diablo 3 during development that it was just like what you got was a completely different direction for the game. So whatever they're playing with right now will be completely different in a year, and it'll be completely different in 2 years. Like, I think Diablo 4 is probably at least a year or two out still. If Blizzard is anything to go by, Blizzard's release schedules. But, oh, I'm missing my little guardian here. So I would like to wait until they have like a solid release date, and then look at what they're doing, because you can look back at previous BlizzCons and see all of the various things that were completely removed or changed by the time Diablo 3 was released. Like, they actually showed their skill tree. They showed PvP. They showed, I think the auction house was a later choice, but I could be wrong on that part. But even the early gameplay trailers of Diablo 3 looked very different. Like, it was a lot moodier. The combat was more slow and deliberate. One of the problems I had with Diablo 3, I enjoyed Diablo 3 a lot, but I felt that the game kind of got into like almost a numbing state of like constant feedback. That may sound kind of like pretentious, but basically, like here, this is a little bit high strung, but here I'm actually like, there's like a rhythm to it. Whereas Diablo 3, I almost went into like a completely numb state where I'm just like constantly shooting, constantly killing, constantly attacking. And the game even rewards you for just kind of keeping a constant kill streak up, whereas I think the slow parts, the more actiony parts, the more tense parts kind of helps you kind of stay invested. And honestly, it's a genre that doesn't require a ton of crazy input, you know, unless you're doing like super high level stuff. But so from that perspective, you have to kind of keep a rhythm going. You can't make it too dull. So I think that them speeding up Diablo 3 might have actually made the game worse. But again, I'm basing it off of the trailers. But yeah, sometime when you have like a couple hours, just go down the rabbit hole that was Diablo 3's development. It was a long development. People don't realize, but Diablo 2 came out over 20 years ago, June 2000, I think. And they might have just been focusing on Lord of Destruction at that point, but they basically started working on Diablo 3 shortly after Lord of Destruction, possibly earlier. So Diablo 3 had basically been in development for over 10 years by the time it came out. But it was basically canceled and restarted in 2005. And I believe Diablo 4 has already been canceled and restarted if rumors I read were correct. So it's already gone through the same kind of cycle. I bought Age of Decadence after reading the story of Iron Tower Studios. I still haven't gotten myself to play it, but I am definitely intrigued. It seems kind of like a post-apocalyptic, slightly Roman sort of tactical game. I've heard mixed things. Some people love it, some people hate it. So I have to get around to playing that. I also have Path of Exile 2, which I haven't gotten around to playing either. So a lot of classic RPGs I need to get into. Yeah, I'll have to try it out. Yeah, I think Diablo 3 was something like 12 years, all in all. Oh, there goes my guardian here. So yeah, right now I think I have three abilities. I can't even figure out how this ability is working. I'll try using it again at full mana, but yeah, it's yeah, it doesn't seem to work. I don't know why it's doing that. Come on, guys. I got the spinning thing to work, but I think the spinning thing might be bugged right now. I got it to work precisely once. Just gotta clean up all these books here. Sometimes get stuck in walls. He's probably on the same tile as a wall. This is like OG Diablo proc gen. These kind of half walls and doors and stuff. A little bit messy, but yeah, I mean, I was gravely disappointed by Diablo 3, but I still enjoyed what I played of it. It just wasn't the same, not on the same level as Diablo 2. Like, Diablo 2 was the action RPG of its time, you know? There's a brief period where there were a couple Diablo clones that were kind of cool, but honestly, Darkstone and a couple other games, like, they really didn't... Ooh, here's another boss. They didn't really hold the test of time like the other games did. A couple action RPGs I tried, but didn't really get that far into were... remember Throne of Darkness was like a samurai one, where you had a whole group of samurai. It was kind of unique, but I never got too far into that. Remember Clans. Clans was terrible from what I remember. Clans wasn't very good. Darkstone was okay, but that game was really imbalanced. I remember I played a mage. I remember a couple things from Darkstone. It had some cool ideas. Darkstone was before Diablo 2, but it had outdoor areas and indoor areas, and they were proc gen, which is really cool. But, and 3D, so they're actually pretty ahead of their time. It had a cool theme song. I remember liking the theme song. Ooh, he's a big boy. But Darkstone had some really big exploits and bugs. Maybe they got fixed later on, but I remember distinctly there was foraging. So whenever you're, ooh, almost got killed there. Nice. All right. Whenever were in a forest, you could use your forage skill. If you had points in forage, you could use your forage skill to have a chance to summon food from nearby forestry, basically. Really cool idea. I like that idea. Like almost every skill in Darkstone was kind of broken, because the idea is that you put points into forage to increase it. I tried maxing out forage one day, and it gave me the same stuff. It just increased the chance of me succeeding. But that's absolutely ridiculous, because you can click as fast as you want. So I remember people I was playing with, it was a joke. It was like, we just keep on clicking forage, and it was like, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. We just keep on clicking it again and again and again until we got food. So putting more than 1 point in forage was completely useless. So again, cool idea, but not tested at all. Another, just going a little Darkstone rant. Another thing I realized in Darkstone, there are a lot of spells. Some of them are okay, some of them weren't. Ooh, almost died again. Do not touch the barrels. Another thing I remember from Darkstone was I played a mage, and I got a spell. It didn't sound very good, actually. It was, I think, like trap, like a bomb trap or something. Some sort of bomb. You're supposed to place bombs on doors or other places and let people step on them. That's the idea. It did a lot of damage, but the caveat was that you had to put it on a door or something like that, right? They didn't limit you where you could put the bomb trap, or how often you could cast bomb trap, or where you could put bomb trap. And they didn't even limit you to line of sight. So I was literally placing bomb traps on top of enemies' heads through walls, behind doors that haven't been opened yet. So there were stationary enemies on the other side of the wall that I was casting bomb trap on top of their heads, and it was basically broke the game completely. But I don't know. Not all games back then were super balanced, but I just remember finding a few exploits like that were kind of silly, like they hadn't tested the game. But otherwise, I had fun with Darkstone, but it wasn't quite like a Diablo 2 level for me. Yeah, it almost seems like that, Cuban. Like, yeah, whenever I shoot them from afar, they almost never explode. It's just whenever I hit them, like if 2 barrels explode, I'm basically dead. So I have to waste mana on breaking barrels because I don't want to die. So yeah, like I said, this is a very basic proof of concept right now. There's not a whole lot to the game yet. This is basically, you could almost consider this like a tech demo, almost. Yeah, no, the Sky Oblivion's cool. I hope that they finish it before the next Elder Scrolls game comes out. It's been like 5 or 6 years. I mean, obviously, when you don't have a budget or like a really dedicated team, it's going to take a while. I'm just kind of cringing because you're using Skyrim tech, which is already a little bit dated. Skyrim's about to become 10 years old here in like a year. So I'm just hoping that they release it in time for it to be relevant. I mean, to be fair, they're doing way more than they absolutely have to. Like, they're actually completely remodeling weapons that they wanted to make look fancier. Like, I watched some of the live streams of Kyle Rebel and other guys, and they're doing amazing work. Don't get me wrong. I just like to see that. It'd be cool if they went kind of open with it, like kind of like a Daggerfall Unity. Like, if people start streaming that shit, I think it would they could get a lot of support. I don't know if they can take monetary donations or not, I mean, if Skyrim together was getting 30 grand a month or whatever, then they should be able to. But yeah, I think they'd get a lot of support if people actually had a playable version of the mod. But I'm not really looking forward to it though. I'd like to play Oblivion again with a nice refresh on the visuals there. And before the Elder Scrolls 76. Yeah, exactly. I considered that Fallout 76 was a dry run to see if they were going to put multiplayer in the Elder Scrolls. I think they might. But after Fallout 76, I think they're going to hold off on that for a while. I mean, now that Microsoft is essentially owns them. Actually, I don't know if they own them just yet. I think that merger will happen in 2021, but yeah, they're basically owned by Microsoft. But these things take time, so I don't know. We'll see. It'd be tricky. Heavy RPGs are always really tricky to do multiplayer with. You either have to make it kind of build it completely into the game, like, for example, the Divinity Original Sin games have multiplayer kind of built into the storyline, where there's always those two characters and stuff. Same thing with Wasteland 3, but you also either do it completely built into the game as a core experience, or you basically make drop in, drop out party town, basically. Which I'd be fine with either, but yeah, I'm sure the guys at Larian Studios could tell you that making something on the level of Divinity Original Sin was probably quite a challenge to make that all work. Yeah, Skywind too. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I haven't followed that as much as Skyblivion, but ooh, that's some nasty walls that are going on there. Somebody in the walls? There's someone in the walls. Something. Oh, there's a guy stuck right there. I could probably get to him. There we go. Yeah, no, I'd love to see another Fallout with Tim Kaine and Leon Boyarsky at the lead. That'd be awesome. And don't forget, people put they don't put them down, but I mean, to be honest, Chris Avellone gets a ton of credit for Fallout New Vegas. He actually didn't work on Fallout New Vegas other than the DLC, from what I understand. He obviously created the Fallout Bible, of which much of New Vegas was based on, and his design for Fallout 3, aka Fallout Van Buren, was kind of like the basis of which New Vegas, formed. But the real guy in charge of New Vegas was Josh Sawyer, who is still there at Oblivion, and I'd like to see what he has up his sleeves. He's a really cool guy. Funnily enough, I think he started pretty much exactly like how I started. He was a graphic designer. I think he was hired at Black Owl Studio as their webmaster. He was their web developer, I think. And I don't know how he did it, but he got to then jump into design, and then he directed the Icewind Dale games. Like that was how he got into game design, which that's a heck of a jump. I mean, he could have easily just been stuck in marketing the whole time, but clearly somebody liked his ideas. Yeah, Josh Sawyer. He's like an unsung hero in a lot of these games. I mean, I think it's a little bit like self-promotion. I think Chris Avellone has his name attached to so many things that his name kind of means a bit more, I guess. But Sawyer definitely has worked on some really, really incredible games. So Yeah, I think there's a playable prototype of Van Buren somewhere. I have not played it. It wasn't very far along, but supposedly, this is the really sad thing. This is how messed up Interplay got back toward the end. And I say back toward the end, back in the 90s, early 2000s. Even though, ooh, oh my god, I'm almost dead. Okay, screw these barrels. When they bought out, I think, Titus Software, and they got bought out by Titus Software, Interplay got so bad that they just like killed their PC development. I think they killed. I think they had both. If I'm not mistaken, they had a new a new Baldur's Gate and Fallout 3 in development. And from what I heard from reports, Fallout 3 was like pretty close to done, which is a crying shame. Because I didn't actually know about this until later, but I recommend you look up if you want like a bit of nostalgia and heartbreak. Watch Gamer's review of or not review, their documentary on Van Buren, because they talk about some of the unique mechanics in there. Like the game was going to have a player, like a PC party, and an antagonist party that both were doing things in the world simultaneously. Like, that's such a cool concept. I'd really like to see that in motion. Maybe it would have sucked. Who knows? But yeah, no. Avalon was pretty heartbroken about that game. He even, I think he said at some sort of game talk that Chris Avalon said that he was, he believed that there's still enough unique about Van Buren that even after New Vegas was made, that there's still enough to make that game. Like, there's still enough unique aspects and things to make that game. Like, how cool would that be? Like, playing a Fallout New Vegas prequel with some of the Van Buren's ideas. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I'm assuming all those rights would have fallen to Bethesda by now, because I know it was a little bit iffy. Like, Interplay kind of sold half their rights initially to Fallout. They sold rights to make Fallout 3, but they retained rights to make an MMO or something. But I'm pretty sure Court completely, because Interplay did nothing, they released like a lame trailer, and as far as I know, didn't actually make a game. Maybe they worked started on something, but they violated their clause. Basically, they had to make an MMO within X number of years, and they didn't. So, as far as I know, Interplay is completely removed from the Fallout IP now, even the old ones, because Interplay also started like selling the old games behind Bethesda's back after selling the rights. I mean, I don't know. Interplay is a really a shameful husk of whatever it once was. Still around, and some, I think he moved on finally, but up until fairly recently, Chris Taylor was still working there. One of the original designers. I think he was the guy who designed perks for Fallout. Like, pretty smart dude. He was still working at Interplay for God knows what reason. But, like, why would you stay in a place like that? I haven't made a decent game for 20 years, maybe? Pretty wild. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the ideas in Van Buren were basically taken and used for Fallout New Vegas, but they had to fast forward about 100 years or so in the timeline because they wanted to make it a sequel to Fallout 3. They didn't want to set it like, because Fallout 3 jumped forward way pretty far ahead. Like Fallout 1 and 2 had a big gap, but then Fallout 3 had another big gap. And so they wanted something further ahead in time than Fallout 3. So that's why they had to change a lot of the lore and stuff. But yeah, I know there's like a prison and a dam and an antagonist party. Let me try to find... Where are some baddies? I don't see them. My little baddie counter. Oh, is everybody dead? Well, my counter's gone, so I guess everybody's dead. Okay. might be a really short live stream. We're not even an hour in, and I've already beaten one of the levels. Oopsie. Anyway, yeah, I know, that was a weird thing. I think Interplay was also sitting on Earthworm Jim for a while, too. I hear that they're actually making an official sequel now. I haven't looked into it, but yeah, I suppose that's a thing, which is cool. Okay, so here's the desert level. So this looks a lot like the second area of Diablo 2. Also a little bit like the jungle actually added. A little bit more foresty and than just plain old desert. Yeah, I think they're just basically trying out tile sets and proc gen for these. Like, it's still a little bit messy, but I think they've gotten this far in pretty much the first version. I think version 02 is like they balanced a couple stats or something like that, but it's basically their very first release, minus a couple balancing tweaks. He's an extra strong beast. No, thank you, extra strong beast. Oh, he had some sort of electric thing. Yeah, I think that right now loot would be a big deal. Loot, multiple level dungeons, and eventually guest bosses. Those three things. Oh, and leveling progression classes. Yeah, obviously a lot of really pretty big core features. Ooh, this is tough. Ooh, dang. All right, got cornered. But yeah, I mean, right now they have 3 abilities. From what I can tell, one of the abilities doesn't really work very well. No loot, no classes. And you can't go beyond the first level, so it's very early, like I said. Yeah, I hear nothing but horrible things about Earthworm Jim 3. I don't remember what they did. Is that when they went to 3D, I'm guessing? I've noticed that almost every single game, like famous 2D game, when it goes to 3D at first, it sucks. Almost every time. Like, you could argue that Sonic for the Dreamcast wasn't that bad. If that was the first time I went to 3D, that was the first time I remember. But Mario 64 wasn't too bad, but I mean, it was a good game for sure. But Donkey Kong, you know, Bubsy. Not that the original game was particularly incredible, but Bubsy 3D is famously bad. The later Sonic games became increasingly worse. Metal Gear was good. Metal Gear's jump to 3D was pretty good. Yeah, a lot of classic side-scrollers just don't know how to translate that to... Particularly side-scrollers have a really hard time translating that to 3D. Castlevania arguably is never fully translated to 3D yet. N64 games weren't great. I think the PS2 games were okay from what I recall. I like Lords of Shadow, but that was hardly a Castlevania game when he broke it down. Yeah, camera controls were a big pain back in the day. Oh, jugs. I doubt these jugs will explode. I bet these jugs can explode. Yeah, I know a lot of 3D games were really rough. They didn't translate very well. That was the thing. Like every game had to be 3D. It was the brand spanking new thing. Thing was, games ran worse in 3D. They had lower frame rate. You had to now juggle the camera constantly. The game cameras never worked as intended. Oh, cool! They have wells here. That's neat. That's kind of neat to this area. Hoping none of these explode. But yeah, no, a lot of the early 3D games. I remember Jersey Devil. Plenty of accidental deaths in that game. Spyro was alright. We still had to move the camera. Like, that was just a whole new mechanic. Like, honestly, having to move your camera was just simply a fault of the technology and the design. Like, it was just a new mechanic that did nothing but fix the problem. Having to specifically move your camera for a game where that's not really a mechanic. Like, you're not aiming, you're just simply making it so you can see what you're trying to do. Like, that was fixing it was like a patch over a problem. You didn't have to move your camera in the old games. Occasionally you had like a side scroller where you could kind of peek to the next screen, but that's about it. It's optional. Yeah, there's some pretty cool obscure ARPGs. Well around here still. Where's the well? I think I lost the well. Plans for multiplayer? I have no idea. This is a kind of roguelite version of the game. I don't know if they're intending on making this into a fully fledged replacement of Diablo. It may be kind of a spin-off type deal. It'd be cool if they had multiplayer, but I don't know if they have plans for that. If you search up their name, they should have a page on Game Jolt. I don't know if there's a suggestion box. I think there's a comment box or something like that somewhere there, but I'm sure they know people would like to have multiplayer, but that usually makes the game a bit more complicated. It's better here. Yeah, that ability doesn't seem to work very well. I don't know why. Ooh, dung beetles. Zappy too. Oh, and a dung beetle boss. Skull Lord. Oh no. What have I done to deserve this? Yeah, they sent off those charged bolts or whatever. Time to hit them. Alright, isn't that fun? Yeah, the animations are smooth as hell, to be honest. It looks like they're 60 FPS. Just guesstimating here. The game looks like it runs at 120, but it could be 60. I didn't set a resolution, so as far as I can tell, this is 4K right now. I'm pushing 1080p, obviously, but yeah, you can tell that there's like, looks like there's not. Yeah, so there's 8 directions. Wait, oh, there's more. So there's that direction, that. Okay, those are 2 different directions. Do you see that? So there's almost like a little bit more than 8 directions. So yeah, I mean, you think about having to do animations for every single direction like that. It's a lot of work. 2D rendered 3D rendered sprites like this was a lot of work to get all those animations done for every direction, every weapon, every type of armor, every direction. It's a lot. Dung beetles. Got about 40 more guys here. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Ooh, that's a lot of guys. Alright, Mr. Orc. Okay, got another 20 guys. Looks like we've got pretty much this area done too. So there's not a whole lot of game here, to be honest. Kind of anticipated this to be like an hour or two stream, but we're running up at an hour right now, and I think I'll have finished both levels by by that time. So may have misestimated how much there was to this game. All right, he's the boss. Don't you do it, boss? Don't you do it? Never seem to find these wells when I actually need one. He's a toughie.
I need mana.
I need mana. I could boot up Earthworm Jim. I don't know if I have Earthworm Jim. I thought I bought like a Sega Genesis pack a while ago, but it didn't work very well, so I think I returned it. I don't know if I have both Diablos on this machine. No, this is my new machine. I don't know if I have those on here. Let's see, what else do I have? Where are you, Mr. Boss? That wasn't the boss. Ouch. Basically, just let her take all the hits. Really need to find that well. Alright. Earth wall regenerates. There's one, okay. Maybe I can start blasting here. Oh, is that both of them? Nice. So, I don't think there's anything for me to actually do. Maybe if I go, maybe I can go back to the starting position, wherever that was. Right now, there's 2 levels, 1 class, 3 abilities. So yeah, not a whole lot to do in this yet. I just beat the second level. Yeah, really more of like a proof of concept. I don't think I can have any actually even leave this zone. Unless the walls are gone now. I think I can just... I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I still got the walls here. Cool looking walls, but can't do a whole lot with that. So yeah, we're just now getting toward the hour mark. And I did everything you can do in the game. Oops. All right. Well, you gotta admit though, it looks really impressive. I mean, I tried to put it in the live stream that this is very, very, very early. So I thought there might have been something a little bit more beyond this. I platinumed the game. My first platinum, yes. I'm not a achievement hunter. So yeah, we're looting. I never actually drank from a pond. Ooh, delicious. H2O, refreshing. So yeah, I don't know what their plans are. They got a really good start here. I'd really like to see them add progression, classes, loot, more than one level, things like that. I mean, they have a lot of the basics here, so adding more to this base should be obviously time consuming, but the proof of concept is solid at least. I actually wouldn't mind if they did it like true roguelite style and had you start out with like 2 classes or whatever. And as you played more, you could get more classes and more unlocks and things like that. Like, that'd be neat, but yeah, aren't I an entitled gamer? Yeah, this is another Polygon article. Entitled gamers want more than one level in a game. Yeah. I'm gonna drink all the wells. So I'm at a little bit of a loss now. I could just continue playing these 2 levels, but I mean, it's neat. I could do another run of the Cathedral. I'm thinking of something else. I just don't know if I have any other Diablo games installed, and I don't want to like put everybody off to the side while I'm talking. I guess I could go into... I do have a face cam chat mode, I think. I just talk to people while I'm setting things up. Solid 10 out of 10 fits on games, fits on phone. It is less than a gig, and a lot of stuff is probably not very compressed either. So I'll do the Cathedral again for people who are just coming in. Ooh, I'm just trying to remember. No, I upgraded this computer this year, so I don't think I would have played OG Diablo this year, if I recall. All right, explosive barrels. Explosive barrels bad. So yeah, I don't think I have... I could get it set up if it gave me a couple hours, but I'd probably need to like download the game, install the Sven wrapper and all other fun stuff to get Diablo working. I do want to try... one thing I've been wanting to try is the Diablo Bezelbub mod. I couldn't get that working last time I tried it, but that sounds like a lot of fun. That's kind of like an HD sort of total revamp of the original Diablo. I got much further than a Polygon reviewer could get. I beat Dean Takahashi, that's for sure. I totally had a Dean Takahashi moment when I was playing that Wallachia game. I forget what it's called now. Wallachia. It was like a kind of like in the old school kind of Castlevania games. The developers were really nice. They reached out to me on Twitter, but I didn't realize there was a button you could press that so you could hold yourself in place while you shot your arrows, which would have made some of the bosses considerably easier. I beat them without it, but I guess I played the tutorial, but then I forgot, I guess. And then I skipped the tutorial while I was in game, so it looked like I just skipped the tutorial the first time, which I'd actually played the tutorial the first time. Anyway, yeah, that was a bit embarrassing. And the developers reached out and said, like, actually, we researched the way you pronounce Wallachia, and you actually didn't know about the button, so-and-so. And I'm like, I feel really bad now. I think I bought the game anyway, so it wasn't like it was a key they gave me or anything. But yeah, no, I felt really bad about that. It's not like I actually beat like 3 or 4 bosses in the game. It wasn't like I was doing terribly, but I could have been doing better if I had known that. Yeah. Much dishonor to my house, exactly. Oh my god, that was like 5 explosions. Okay, well the theory that they only explode when you do melee is out the window, because that was like 5 explosions there. Explosions look so sharp and crisp. I think they're from like an asset pack or something. So delicious. Deliciously smooth smoke explosions. Yeah. The Cathedral kind of seems actually harder than the other one. So the barrels are the final boss in this game. You should have like a big barrel in the center of the map that explodes the map. That'll be the final boss. Yeah, I played D2 and D1 not too long ago. I streamed Diablo 1 with Nerdslayer, I think it was. Or was it Diablo 2? I'm trying to remember now. No, I think I played... Ooh, big boy, big girl. Uh-oh. No, I think I streamed Diablo 2 with Nerd Slayer. And I streamed Diablo 1 with some friends on Discord, I think. But they both hold up really well. Diablo 1 definitely is missing some quality of life features. Like, I forgot until replaying it that gold takes up 2 slots each. And the stacks aren't infinite. So you could actually literally fill your entire inventory full of gold if you wanted to. Oh yeah, Jason, yeah, you were the one I played Diablo with. That was fun. Thanks for the donation, man. Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. I think we got like a couple of levels into the catacombs before we ended off. That was actually a lot of fun. We should do that again sometime. Yeah, Diablo 1 is hardcore. You can die and get screwed over really easily in that game. You realize how much softer the... Oh god. Oh no. Don't get cornered. Some of the later games definitely give you an easier time. Shift clicking doesn't work, unfortunately, I don't think. No. It's just shift. Yeah, unfortunately, one problem is that I think right-clicking without mana moves you. So the controls could use a little bit of work. It's not even halfway. Oh no, more skellies. Just need to actually get some damage on this mofo. Alright, another Valkyrie or whatever. Sometimes she gets aggroed on me, sometimes she gets aggroed on my minion here. Maybe I could get her to explode on some barrels. That'd be kind of fun. There. Finally got her. Yeah, that was hilarious. I forgot what we're laughing at, but... Yeah, that was... Yeah, Diablo 1 will kick you in the ass. I think they increased the difficulty the more players are in the game, too. We were getting destroyed in that game, I remember that. Diablo 1 was hardcore. I don't know if Diablo 1 had a permadeath mode, at least in the basic game. But that would be rough, not being able to start over. Funnily enough, the original Diablo was actually designed to be a turn-based roguelike game. It wasn't until the actual design document describes it as a turn-based game. It wasn't until later that they decided to go real-time and not the permadeath route. That'd have been a very different game. I actually remember Diablo almost killed Fallout as well. Because I think they were in like the last several months of Fallout development. Uh-oh. Spinny. Last couple months of Fallout development, and
more mana.
I forget who it was, but some executives at Interplay were like, you know, can you Diablo's selling really well. Can you turn this into a Diablo game? And here they were, had already been slaving over a turn-based single-player game for however many years. And they're basically like, no. I don't remember the entire story. I forgot who went to bat for it. It might have been Fargo, or maybe it was just Tim Kaine basically arguing, but I think that kind of BS, and possibly some other things. Ooh, almost died there. Is why he left Interplay and founded Troika. He actually did a lot of the legwork in Fallout 2, like I think a lot of the world design and stuff, but he left before it was finished. Oh yeah, and the Butcher was insane. I love, like, talk about good game design. I love how it's so nonchalant. How he starts charging for you. No cinematic, no like dramatic cutscene, no anything. You open the door, you know, oh, fresh meat. Just like charges after you. That's such a great idea. Like, it was brilliant in its simplicity, I think, because it was just so sudden and it was terrifying. It was like an 8-foot guy with a giant cleaver. Such a great. The urgency of it was really good. Archbishop Lazarus, bastard led us into a trap. It's kind of like every line in that game is kind of seared into my brain someplace. What was it like? Find that beast and slay him, so that the soul may finally rest. Like that. Yeah, they really psyched you out in those games. Like, I remember the first game definitely did it. The second game oh man, the stories about the Countess. Hang on. We'd have those grimoires that told you about the Countess. You get really, really psyched about these monsters you'd eventually find. Yeah, exactly. No, they did a really great job with very little. Just a couple of books lying around, hyping up about these monsters, and then just very fast, sudden exposure to a very forbidding, not foreboding, very tough-looking enemy, formidable enemy. And then, like, I could go on for hours about this, but with, like, probably the complete antithesis to that was in Diablo 3 with Asmodeus, where he'd basically Skype in and like check up on you every few minutes. It's like, hey, I see you're doing that. Stop doing that. It's pointless. Ha ha ha. I'm evil. Oh wow, found a well in here. That's cool. I don't remember finding wells in this zone before. But yeah, I love that not only did people think of that, but I think there's a meme someplace of Asmodeus Skyping in and like talking to you and kind of being like, kind of like a overbearing mother or whatever, something like that. I remember seeing a YouTube video with Asmodeus just like chiming in every 5 seconds. It's pretty funny. Yeah, the room filled with corpses. It's actually funny. There is a cinematic, like literally 3 or 4 second cinematic of your introduction to the Butcher. You see his shadow and he's like chopping some bodies, and you see like half of him as he's putting a body onto some hooks. It's like 4 seconds long, I think. Very, very short. I think it might even be on the disc. If it wasn't on the disc, it was released to the public somehow, but it might actually be on the game disc, but unused. I think it's way more effective to not have that cutscene.
More mana.
As you know, neat as the cutscene was, I think that actually is more effective without the cutscene. Kind of like a somewhat more recent example would be was it Gears of War 1? I think it was. Remember the abominations in Gears of War 1? That did a similar thing to the Butcher, actually, where I think there's like a cutscene at the very beginning of the level where you see some sort of creepy-looking shadow. But beyond that, when you first see an abomination, it just bursts through a wall and charges at you without warning. And the fact that it happens in-game without warning makes it so much better, I think. It really it catches you off guard. Because there's a certain level of security that a cutscene gives you. Like, you know that you're not going to die instantly in a cutscene usually. Like, that'd be really crappy of a designer to do that. So they usually expect cutscenes to kind of be a safe mode. But in gameplay, you don't know what's going to happen. So if you throw in a kind of boss monster or a really tough enemy at somebody in the middle of gameplay without warning, that's pretty scary, actually. Colonel Asmodeus, there's a surveillance camera here. Yeah, that's great. The original concept, you had to make a town portal in the corpse room to make a gate to the butcher's level. Interesting. Oh yeah, and I think they did something like that with the Diablo Beelzebub or something, right? I think there was something like that in there where they actually made the butcher have his own level. Yeah, I need to get that installed. I wouldn't dream of doing that on stream because it could take like an hour or two to actually get that to run. But that'd be a fun stream in the future to get Beelzebub working. I think that's what they called it.
More mana.
More mana. Why I used a potion there? I think I was in my mind trying to use a mana potion, but it wasn't exactly what I was needing. Yeah, okay, yeah, Will, I think that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I believe that there was I think it adds a whole level for the butcher. So that's a pretty hefty mod. From what I could tell, they increased the frame rate and do some other fun stuff to Diablo, make it a bit more modern. That's probably the thing that holds the original Diablo back, is the lack of scalability and the frame rate. You can't scale the people, so you have to either run it in low resolution or run it in high resolution, and the 2D characters are like freaking tiny. So I usually run it in low resolution. Like, I got some flack when I ran in my video about Netstorm. I actually got some flack from some of the players saying, like, you didn't run it in a high resolution. That's bad. And I'm like, back then you ran it in 800 by 600. I was trying to make the game like representative of how it was back in 97, you know. Okay, well, that's fun. Just run around that sarcophagus. I don't need the potion. But yeah, no, I don't like it when characters are too small on my screen. Some people will play, you know, Fallout or Arcanum in like 1920 by 1080, and that just, characters are just too small. You know, it's a game for ants. Yeah, no, you can't even run in the original game. That's one of the things they added in Diablo 2 is the stamina and running. You just walked in the original game, and it took a while. Granted, less open areas in the original. Ooh. Hey, bone collector. How's your search going? It reminds me of that bad Denzel Washington and what's her name? Denzel Washington. What was that actress's name? The movie with two of them in there. I forget the Angelina Jolie movie called The Bone Collector. The trailer made it look really bad. The movie actually was okay. Really stupid villain, but overall okay murder detective movie thing. I just remember that the gimmick was that the murderer would put people into his taxi, I think, or a car, and would lock you in. And if you tried to open up the locks on the doors, they're actually like a barbed bone bone locks that you couldn't open. So it's like, ooh, creepy, I guess. What is this? The game for ants? Thanks for getting my reference. This guy's way down here. Hey, Scully. Yeah, otherwise the aesthetic here is really good. They got it pretty much down. I mean, I think the light might be a little bit too bright in the center here, but otherwise, pretty much hats off to them. They really captured the feel of these games. So yeah, you hear a little horn again. So yeah, I finished. I finished the amount of enemies in here. Tons of quests that were cut from the original game that were put in Diablo 2. Yeah, I can believe that. Diablo 1 also had a feature that they never brought back, which was randomized quests. I don't know if it works in multiplayer, but sometime play the Diablo game on GOG and play single player a couple times. Start a new game, and then start another new game, and start another new game. And you'll notice the basic quests you start out with, like the poisoned well, the dead guy outside of the cathedral, stuff like that. Those will be different each time. It's pretty cool. Like you actually, it was a game designed to be replayed because you get a different experience each time, and each quest would you get a different like selection of a handful of quests. It's pretty neat. There wasn't that many. Like I think certain quests were exclusive to others. Like I think, if I recall, if you got the something like if you got the poisoned well quest, you wouldn't get the butcher quest or something like that. So it wasn't incredibly in depth, but still, like playing the game over, you'd get different quests you never had. So kind of neat. All right, so we're about an hour, almost an hour and a half now. Sometimes I do a short stream, but normally I at least do 2 to 3 hours. So this is really short. So I'm gonna try to figure out something else to play, because I hate to end off right here because I've already played both the levels, one of them twice. Yeah, the Amazon look actually looks really great. So let me see if this works. There we go. So, sorry, I haven't used this template for a while. Let me get the contrast up here. It's showing the wall over there that I didn't finish. Damn it. Anyway, so I'll just do this cam for now, and while I figure out what else to play. I have all these cool tiles. This is actually real. You can tell, but that's actually real lighting down there, and a real textured wall. But I need to put one more tile right there. So this now reminds me I need to do that. Early access wall. Exactly. Well, what's cool about my current setup is I actually have two completely independent computers. So the computer I'm streaming on right now is unaffected by what I'm about to do, is try to find another game. So that actually helps out a lot, because normally one thing I noticed is if you go open full screen games and close them and stuff like that, it really messes up your stream. So this way it does not. So let me go find another game to play. I don't think I have any Diablo games on here. Where is that? I have Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, but that's not really going to help me out right now. I need the actual Diablo 2. I think I need the base game to be able to install the... no, that's bad. That seems bad. All right, that might be a bit of a bust. What other games can I play here? Yeah, it's showing. There's like this little. This is not a mistake. This is just like a copyright or something like that. One more tile here. What's really cool, and this is why I did this. I have an LED set up, so if I want to, I can go like, whoa, it's now blue, it's now purple. How cool is that? So lets me mess with that RGB lighting strip down there. So that's kind of neat. Theme Park 1984. Oh yeah, GOG. Maybe I have something on GOG. Oh, I would have the original Diablo on GOG. Yeah, let me do that. It may take just a couple minutes to install, but you have my ugly mug to look at during the time. So, are you not entertained? Right? Owned games. Search Diablo. At least I'm not going to start a whole new stream instance for this, but at least I can play something somewhat relevant to the title. What am I drinking tonight? Kind of weird, actually. I don't know if you can see. Okay, yeah, you can see on the HD camera. It's a V8 sparkling orange pineapple energy drink. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. It's a little bit blurry, but yeah, it's like a kind of a. My camera's kind of glitching out a little bit there. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. It should be 60 FPS. Weird. Whatever. Yeah, no, it's like running at 30 or whatever. Yeah, no, just a kind of random little drink I've gotten into. The V8 has a couple other energy drinks, so like tea and fruit juice mostly. Queued? What would you queue ahead of Diablo? Oh, right, Diablo has the expansion now. That's neat. I want to move it up in the queue. Okay, it's downloading now. Yeah, play mage is basically hard mode. Yeah. What's cool about Diablo though, and this is actually kind of interesting. I think I read something about David Brevik talking about this. He actually laments the changes a little bit. I don't want to misquote him. I think he thinks that Diablo 2 is a much more fleshed out, much more like deeper game with a lot more abilities and whatnot, which is obviously true. But one of the things he kind of lamented a little bit, I believe it was him, maybe it was one of the other designers, is that Diablo 1 is almost like a classless game. You start out with a class, like you had Thief, you had Warrior, you had Mage, but you could actually build out a character to be a completely different class if you wanted to. Whereas Diablo 2, all actives are class bound. So you kind of were a little bit more narrow. You had a more narrow choice. Like you still had a lot of choice, and arguably had a lot more interesting abilities in Diablo 2. That's not too controversial to say, but basically, like if you're an Amazon, you're always going to be an Amazon. If you're a necromancer, you're always going to be a necromancer. If you're a sorceress, you're always going to be a sorceress. So from that aspect, it's a little bit less choice there, but obviously, I mean, Diablo 2 is still an incredible game, but from that aspect, I never, like when I first compared the games in my first video, which I've considered deleting more than once because I don't hold all those opinions anymore. My first video about Diablo, when compared 2 and 3, I kind of said that, video settings. Ooh. Oh my god, it's going to be so small. Presentation. Full screen. I'll try Hellfire with high res support. I'll try it out on my screen and see how weird it looks before I switch over to it. But yeah, I know it. What was my point? There are some trade-offs. Like there are some things that were just, you know, somewhat arguably better in the original Diablo. Like you could argue that the sort of structure, the randomized quests, the classless system. You could argue the atmosphere is a bit more consistent in the first Diablo. There are parts of Diablo 2 that are kind of bright, less, you know, gothic horror, things like that. But yeah. Yeah, I was so bummed that I couldn't get to play. I didn't get to play Marvel Heroes before it was shut down. I've heard from a lot of people that it's actually great. So I'm gonna switch back from my ugly mug to the game now. Probably 4x3. Let me fix this thing here a little bit. Auto crop? Nope, that's bad. This is weird. Cropping off something here. I don't want to crop off the gameplay, so let me just uncrop this here a little bit here. Okay, that should be all right. It's really desaturated, though. How does it look to you guys? Does that look all right? So it's still a little bit gray. Let me crank it up a little bit. Hopefully that looks all right. Does that look all right for everybody? Sorry, I'm just kind of like doing this live. Looks good? All right. Cool. We've successfully switched games. The magic of modern living. All right. So I never actually played a monk before. I'm assuming they'd be better as in multiplayer. I do like the sorcerer, but I've never actually played a monk, so let me try a monk. Back in the day, you can switch games. I mean, during a live stream without making it a complete disaster. Come on now, Shalachaska. You only had one in the was all you played. If you're lucky, it was the ball in the cup one. Lol. What's there out in hell? I'll do normal. Oh man, that load time. Now, was there an HD? Jog. I don't even know if I had a choice there. Okay, just save. Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend.
Stay a while and
listen.
listen. Lord Loxley. I loved Decker Kane. He's so great. Why do I walk so weird? This was done by like Sierra, I think. They didn't quite have the same animation.
Well, what can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Could buy premium items with 100 gold. I could almost buy a Club of Sturdiness, actually. Hey, thanks, Anna. Thanks for the donation. Nah, I can't afford this stuff. Why does he walk so funny? I don't know. There's just something about that walk. The other guys don't seem to walk that
What
that
ails you,
weirdly.
my friend?
What ails you, my friend? Buy another potion, I guess. Yeah, I technically I should be able to heal, right? I have a search skill. Sure. I didn't have a heal skill yet. Maybe I should buy a
What ails
potion.
you, my friend?
Yeah, Sierra made this. Now, I heard people... Well, here's the thing. I don't buy into the whole entitled gamers things, but holy crap, entitled gamers, right? As soon as GOG released Diablo, people were pissed off because they didn't have Hellfire. And now people are pissed off because Hellfire isn't as good, apparently. So there's no winning with these guys. They literally released Diablo working on GOG for like $10, and then they added Hellfire to it for free. That's incredible. So you can't please some people, I swear to God.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead.
The
Killed
Butcher.
by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him,
Slay him.
so that our souls may finally rest.
I love that voice acting in this game.
The
Okay, well-
sanctity of this place has been fouled.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled. Oh man, I forgot about traps. So I have not played. What do you call it? Hellfire. So to be perfectly honest, this is all new to me. I probably won't even get to the new content. But I am trying the new guy who's got some pretty kick-ass sandals, to be honest. I forgot that zombies didn't always see you. That's funny. Oh, heck yeah. Books. Oh, no. Uh-oh. It's going to be bad. Spam the attack button. Yeah, we've come a long way since 96. I mean, a lot of people say this is a 96 game. Technically it was, but it was released at on the New Year's Eve. So really the momentum of Diablo was 1997. So that's one of my pet peeves. Arcane power brings destruction. Well, that'd be great if I had arcane power. Sure. Ooh. Uh-oh. Increases the damage potential of an item. Come on, guys. Here, I have more damage potential in my item. Yeah. No, it's a good game. I over the years, I've actually become more in tune with older games. It was funny. There'd probably be a time not too long ago where I probably would have had a hard time playing the original Diablo, but I've actually gotten more forgiving about graphics as I've gotten older. It's kind of funny, actually. Oh, the jog toggle. Oh, is that what this is? Walk. Wait. Oh, is that why he walked so weird in town? That may have been why he walked so weird in town. I was making fun of his animation, probably because it was too fast. Oh, yeah. That's what that AoE was. This game has exploding barrels, too. Okay. I swear to God, exploding barrels are the final boss of these games. Nearly got killed by exploding barrels. Wouldn't it have been awesome if they continued to release content for Diablo like they did with EverQuest? Not they, of course. EverQuest continues to get more expansions. I think it's got like 27 expansions or something. Something ridiculous. I mean, obviously, It's a bit different with an MMO, but still. Yeah, there's something about this. I'm trying to pick it apart. Well, one thing is there's a lot more contrast. Also, everything has really dark shadows. I don't know if they had really dark shadows in the remake I was playing. Oh, right, I forget. In this game, you level up and you can increase your stats, but you don't get abilities until you pick up books. I might want to get some spells, so let me do some mana. Yeah, everything has a lot more higher texture, higher contrast in this one, and the hard shadows definitely add some pop out effect. Just want some books. Give me some books, guys. Any items? Ooh, that was an item. Oh, Holy Bolt. Nice. Let me do some of that. Thought that was an item. Is there a button for highlighting all items or anything like that? Okay. Acquire 20 mag. Oh, that's a scroll. I need to identify this thing. I should identify it. Don't know if I can use it without identifying it. Yeah, no, you can tell that this actually is lit tile by tile. Like, it almost like Fallout, like every single tile away from him has like a palette adjusting something or other on it. And this is only 256 colors as well, so the fact that they got away with this technology and amount of colors is pretty incredible, to be honest. Like one of the classic tricks of old DOS games was whenever you wanted water animations, it would have been too expensive for the CPU to calculate water movement. So what they did is they had static textures for water, but they would cycle the handful of blue colors that the water used to simulate waves. It was actually a really cool technique and had a really nice effect. Money. Yeah, I've heard about Path of Diablo. I did play one of the Diablo 2 mods. What was it again? Median XL, I think. That one was pretty cool. That was a really kind of bent my mind for a bit because they changed everything about it. Remember, my build was like a hopping necromancer or something. Welcome to Earth. Alright. I should probably try to funnel him through here. Come on here, guys. Oh, okay. The search spell highlights items for me. That's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Well, the search thing, you see how I don't see that item until I hit search, and now it's highlighted. So the search spell, quote unquote, actually highlights items for me. That's kind of cool. Man, I love this game. Is that my cat? What are you doing, kitty cat? I actually have a gate to stop the cats from jumping into this office while I'm working, but one of my cats likes to jump over the gate. If she jumps up on me, I'll show him to the camera. She's really cute. Alright. I remember, like, living with this damn map on sometimes. I mean, I'll use the potion again. Yeah, I should probably use the search option a lot, actually, because I'm probably missing items here. That's kind of the one problem, is that a lot of old games weren't really thinking about quality of life. So they kind of looked cleaner. Whereas modern games give you quality of life features like showing the names of every item that drops. Or an MMO is showing the name above every player's head. The problem with that is it makes the game aesthetic makes things a lot less clean. So, you know, there's sort of a price to every quality of life feature. Sword. Yeah, jog. Yeah, that's why I was making fun of the animation, is because it must have been the jog feature. His feet were moving way too fast. Again, quality of life feature looks kind of silly without new animations. These are going to explode, aren't they? I just want some spells. I think you can do. There's certain things you can do that kind of combine both quality of life and atmosphere, but yeah, like you could any user interface on top of your screen is considered. You could consider quality of life over atmosphere. Like you could remove all of this. It would be harder to play. You wouldn't know when you're dying, but hey, it'd be really atmospheric. Oops. Okay, so blacksmith oil just restores durability. Okay. I don't remember that in the original game. Is that a new thing in Hellfire? Ooh, I should probably really increase my strength or something, so I'm using a lot of that. Character, cool. Save. I don't know if it auto-saves. I don't think it does. Yeah, okay, so that, I wasn't going crazy. That wasn't in the original. Yeah, the monks... Well, animation was... The town is hilarious. I noticed that immediately. I was like, what is going on here? No, people must have complained. To be fair, walking around town was a pain in the original game. I don't blame people for wanting, you know, a bit of quality of life there. A little bit more over here. Oh, potion. A little bit more over here that I could probably... Oh! Hello, you sexy little mistress. Staff of Healing. I'm going to keep that. And Staff of Holy Bolt. And they both... So glad I increased my mana. That's sweet. Cool. So... Ooh, that one really needs some durability there. We need to go back to town and get some identify. Magical shrine. Probably not anything that's... The body thrives. That isn't the experience one, is it? I'm trying to remember what this was. Maybe it's lowering my mana or something? Give me something else? I can't tell. Yeah, I flash it on and off. It actually it is a bit distracting. Oh, finally.
Where would I put this?
Maybe on your back. Yeah, how's that? That's an idea. Sure. Oh, they made gold one slot instead of two? Gold used to be 2 slots, I think. That is... Okay, so... I can understand some of the changes Hellfire makes are a little bit controversial, but they made some good changes too. I'm already liking some of the changes they made. Where would I put a cloak? This is a foreign concept to me. Okay, the items I missed. Hey, potion. Okay, that's up. That goes down. There's a little bit more over here too. Please don't split me barrels. Yeah, explode. Give me some enemies in here. Just one. The sound effects are great. I think David Brevik was talking about how they spent a lot of time just working on the crunchiness of the sound effects. Really pays off. Like, hitting guys just feels like you're really slamming them. I hit you guys with one attack there. The death sound not being just a groan, but an actual like smack and a groan really adds to it. And being able to hear, there's a unique sound effect for every single type of item when it falls. That's such a great idea. You can tell when an axe falls, when a sword falls, when a piece of gold falls. In Diablo 2, you could even hear a difference between a gem falling and a skull falling. I'm assuming you meant dropped. That Metalman dropped a bunch of pencils to make the skeleton death sound. That actually makes sense. Yeah, I don't think you can drool pencils onto the ground, but yeah, Matt Ullman seems like an interesting guy. Seems like he might be a little bit, I don't know. Seems almost like a little bit of a hermit, but he's an incredible musician. Apparently he also did the sound effects too, which I don't know about. Quite often people like, you know how to record things? You're hired. Only stream you can watch without feeling old. Yeah. Hey, happy birthday, man. Oh, I love White Russians. All right. Wait, am I White Russian? That's kind of like a... Wait, am I mixing things up? Is that the kind of, like kind of a Kahlua, sort of a liqueur? Or am I getting things mixed up? This one I'm thinking of is pretty good. There's the Nihilists. Ooh, lovely Room of Death here. Oh my god. Hey guys. Back up a little bit. I'm going to use the old door trick here. Shift click door trick. Oh, okay, yeah. So I was right. Yeah, no, I actually really like White Russians. It's a great drink.
Where would I put this?
Oh, Book of Healing. Maybe you could use it, bruh. You ever think of that? You could learn to heal. Sweet, I learned my first spell. Heal. Actually, I haven't been getting hurt that much either. Anything else here? No. Sweet. Well, that was a productive floor. I might just... It's not too much of a detour. I might just walk up to town and sell some stuff here. Maybe buy some stuff. How much money do I have? I have 500 gold. It's something. Maybe I'll actually be able to get some more armor pieces. Yeah, no, Big Lebowski is eternally quotable.
Your death.
What? You didn't finish it?
Your death will be avenged.
Your death will be avenged. Yeah, okay, so that's what the jog is. So I could see jog looking kind of silly. Can I? All right. So this is how you're supposed to look. It looks a little weird. The animation's a little bit silly, but yeah, that's how you're supposed to look. So the jog does look silly, but it does save me a lot of time. So I'm gonna turn it back on.
What ails you, my friend?
Okay, I can buy more potions. I'm actually okay with potions right now, to be honest. Ooh,
Hello,
identify.
my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. What's the staff of Holy Bolt? Oh no! Weak staff of Holy Bolt. That won't do at all. Yeah. Well, I guess I can sell everything else. Yeah, I might keep it just for the spell.
Well, what can I do for you?
Sell items. Some premium items. These are all going to be like armors and stuff like that. But I do not have much money for that. Okay. Para items. Ooh, staff of healing is still pretty hurt. Could probably use my oil for that though. Oh. Oops. What did I just do? Use belt items, zoom auto map. Oh, spellbook, speedbook. B is spellbook, S is speedbook. Okay. That's good to know. I was just hoping I could actually move around on my keyboard because I was tired of clicking, but... Ooh, what the heck is this? What's that? Where's the witch? I remember that. Yeah, I explained early in the stream. You probably weren't here.
In search of answers.
I was just so jaded by the development of Diablo 3 that, like, every single BlizzCon it would be a different game. Well, I won't say that. They showed it off at several BlizzCons, and there was a version of the Diablo 3 that I actually really liked, or it seemed like I would like, and then they kept on changing it, and even like gameplay trailers would be released that seemed good, and then they changed it, and so the actual Diablo 3 1.0 was so different from the pre-release design that why would I get invested in that? Like, why would I even look at pre-release stuff before they actually nail down what they're going to do with the games? Like, unlike a lot of developers, Blizzard really is like very iterative. They'll just iterate, change for years before they release a game. So what Diablo 4 is right now may not be anything like what it is when it releases. So I'm just kind of like, I'm not going to really get myself invested in it until they have like a pretty solid, like, it's going to be released in 3 months. Then I'll look at it and say, okay, this is probably roughly what I'm going to get. Okay, she's got, as expensive as it is, it's 200 for a town portal? Damn. Probably just walk to town portal for a while. No, all our stuff is really expensive. Yeah, not much. Okay, yeah, so the negative item mod probably makes my staff useless to sell anyway, so All right. Well, I'll just. What do I do? I mean, the right now I don't really have a whole lot of mana to spend just for healing, pretty much. So maybe I'll just see if Griswold has anything decent, I guess.
Well, what can I do for you?
I don't know why I would get a robe when I could get a cloak. There's no required attributes for any of them. Same thing with quilted armor. Could use more armor. Long staff 4 to 8. That actually would be better than what I currently have. I think I just have a staff. 4 to 8 would be good.
Well, what can I do for you?
Quilted armor. Cap. And long staff, I guess. Cap.
Well, what can I do for you?
Did I get quilted armor yet? Oh, it's practically as good as my cloak, actually. I might as well stick with my cloak then.
Well, what can I do
short
for you?
staff, though. Okay, so staff of healing. Why doesn't it increase the durability? Is it like permanently broken or something? That's weird. Ooh. Is there any other? I really could use some town portals and identifies. I should probably buy some of those. Yeah, I don't remember runes. I'm guessing some things have slots in this game. Is this game that kind of introduced slots? I remember slots being in Diablo 2, but not in 1.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I mean, identify as the same price as was that the only one she had? She has limited scrolls of identify. Yeah, like I said, quality of life wasn't so much a thing back then. Alright, so I'm gonna awkwardly jog back to the dungeon. Alright. You think they just they need to make these things and they just fall out of walking corpses? Yeah, you know what? Something kind of told me that they did just fall out of corpses, but you know what? Clearly I was mistaken. Like the kind of taiko drum or whatever that is in the background. It's pretty cool. Down to level 2. Now I'm trying to remember, is level 3 where the butcher is? Sometimes? I think it's level 3. Hey, yo, bats. Double kill. I see an item over there. Gold pieces. Do more damage. Ooh. I just picked up quilted armor. Hey, skeleton. Nice. Yeah, his body just like, they just leave his body there. They don't give him a Christian burial. Nice. I'm going to use this little cubby hole to level up. Now, I might want to get more magic. But I should probably just work on this stuff too. Get some more life in me. So I see no reason not to use the quilted armor. It seems there's no restrictions on it. Should we move right away from the chapel door? Nah, he looks cozy there. Let him sleep. Yeah, no, that's funny. Be kind of a cool detail if they moved in, if you like saw a new little grave there or something after a while. Kind of cool. No, Fred's just gonna be there forever. It's a warning to the others. I mean, to be fair, if I saw a rotting corpse outside of a cathedral, I wouldn't go in there. Pretty effective. I like how this game still has like hit checks. Whenever you hear that little clang and like you kind of do like a little staff motion, that means you essentially blocked a hit. It's kind of cool. Another book of healing. And a scroll of identifying. Pretty neat. So in this game, yeah, it levels it up, right? So now I have a spell level 2. Yeah. So all abilities in this game are item based. So you actually have to find more books to level it up. But each time I think it increases the minimum requirements. So actually I need to get up to 35. Magic to learn telekinesis? Weird. Awkward. So I might actually want to just get rid of this Staff of Healing. As cool as it is. Hands of Men may be guided by fate. I don't know what that means, but... Butcher on level 2. Okay. Keep an eye out for him. Damn, that's rough. You like barely even have rags by level 2. Come on, guys. You know the drill. Full healing. Come on, Carver. Ooh, that's a money pile there. Is it bad that all I can think of when I see this room is Money Plane? That terrible movie with the guy from Frasier and yeah, Kelsey Graham. Want a pile of gold? Money Plane. Need a potion of healing? Money Plane. Oh, it gave me 2 decks? Okay, random. Yeah, I forgot that there's bad shrines. That's rough. That's really rough. Yeah, games like back then, they didn't mess around with you. Very much the kind of D&D school of, hey, these things happen. Ow. Actually not getting hurt that much, to be honest. Wait, what did I pick up? I picked up anything. Scroll of healing. Oh man. In the Skeleton King's room, those archers really actually kind of mess you up. Why does the monk start out with so little magic ability? That kind of surprised me. Immune to magic. Oh, aren't you special? I bet I'm so low tech that I don't care. The trap killed the bat. That's incredible. I love this game. This game's so great. Morningstar. Such a simple concept, but imagine this game. This game came out in '96. This is a year after Windows 95. I guess a little bit later because it was late '96. But most of the like the white item, the blue item, colors have changed a little bit because of WoW or whatever. But it's still incredible to me that a lot of the concepts in here are still 100% valid. I don't want to accidentally use my identify scroll, so I'm going to keep that here. Mace of Light. Light Radius. The most useless ability in the entire game. Oh, exploding barrels. My bane. Seriously. Yeah, I guess I should probably use my healing spell sometime. Let me use healing. Yay. Yeah, the color-coded thing really did become pretty constant. I'm pretty sure it was WoW that kind of solidified the color sequence. Blue, green, whatever. Purple. Come here, you fiend. Oh, here's the butcher house. I'm gonna wait on that one. When I do, I'm probably gonna end up using.
Where would I put this?
Where would I put this? I don't know. Maybe you could carry more than one cloak on your back. I don't know. So, all sorts of options. It must have been awkward to be given this game after Blizzard North did it. Like, hey, make an expansion. Like, how do I do that? I don't know. I'm sure they got some guidance, but I can kind of tell. Maybe it's just me looking for something, but the way he's rendered looks different from the rest of the characters. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but he definitely seems a little bit less, I guess, less contrasty than the other characters. I don't know. And I don't know if I'm ready for the butcher. I don't have any attack spells yet. Hey, buds. Quick spell list. Heal. So nice having a heal now. Am I not hitting anything anymore? I'm not cursed or anything. Yeah, he looks smoother. Like, look at the kind of jaggies. Yeah, I think they might have had a different anti-aliasing technique, maybe. Luckily, these guys... One thing that annoyed the heck out of me when I was growing up was... At least these guys realized to turn the anti-aliasing off when you render. Because every single freaking game from, like, 98 to, like, 2002 had an anti-aliasing to black. Little jaggies around them, and it drove me nuts. Having done some 3D rendering myself, I know exactly what they did. They rendered a character on a black background, but then because of that, they had a sort of like black halo of anti-aliasing. It looked really bad. But luckily, they realized that isn't necessary here. Oh, a gold. Oh no. Oh, I was scared. Back and lure him over. I don't have any other spells. Technically I have a spell of Inferno? That did not do anything. Not much at all. Okay. I may have to may have to kind of whack at him a bit. He's a... Come back here, boy. Ain't that into you? Oh, he was easy.
I have no room.
Come on, you can figure things out. Uh-oh. There's a solution to this. I'm trying to think of what it is. No, there isn't a solution to this. I don't want to throw in my book. Are any of these? Oh, I don't need the blood. Should probably head back and sell stuff. Which really should I identify? Yeah, I should definitely get some more spells before I face the butcher. There's more guys that way, but I also want to see if I can get any more. I'm already pretty full on loot. Hey, skillies. So many archers. Come on now. Hey, you still alive? Okay. Search. Yeah, if I could firewall him and stick him at the entrance, that'd be a good technique, actually. I'll work on my magic because I want some more spells. One more level and I can use telekinesis and get rid of that bug. Occasionally telekinesis is kind of fun. Like I could remotely open the butcher's door, but honestly not the most incredible thing in the world. It's a lot of barrels. A lot of potential explosions. Hold it. I don't know if that's like a glitch, but I accidentally kill guys not even aiming at them. Oil of accuracy. What's that about? Increases the weapon's chance to hit. Oh, interesting. Burning dead. Did I get that potion? Hope so. I still love this music. It's so great. Has it been remastered, I wonder? Probably down the road sometime. Looks like there's another room over there. I think that's where I saw that boss. Yeah, I'm gonna check out that other room, then probably take the long walk back to town. I still didn't splurge on a town portal. Probably should have.
I cannot carry any more.
Really? Really, sir? Well, now you can. I don't know if that oil did anything. I don't notice any new stats to it. Monks have cleave when the staff is equipped? No. I don't have cleave right now. Oh, they just have cleave in general as staffs are equipped. Okay, interesting.
I have no room.
I don't need a scroll of search. Only second emergency explosion. Press that. Knowledge and wisdom at the cost of self. Maybe that's XP bonus. Or maybe it's mana. Yeah, I got two magic from that. Awkward. Probably lost. something. Some HP or whatever. Ow. Okay, let me do some healing. Alright, you skeleton bastards.
I cannot carry anymore.
Already have a tap anyway. Okay, so a little bit more over here. Yeah, plus 2 magic. No downsides, it seems. Nice little thing. I was looking for magic anyway. You're gonna need 33 for telekinesis. Yeah, damn it. So close. Another shrine, though. Hopefully not a bad one. Eldritch. Crimson and Azure become as the sun. I don't know what that was. Oh, it turned all my stuff into rejuvenation potions. That's cool. Literally all my potions now do both. That's pretty awesome. I didn't notice that. I like the shrine system. It's kind of neat. Club, potion of mana. Already like so full of stuff. Damn it. Alright, I need to head back to town. Alright, now you can jog. I give you my permission to jog. More gold. Alright, I might need to get... might need to splurge on some scrolls here. Oh, alright, I can't go through there. Damn it. I walked over here thinking I could go through there. Sorry I made fun of your jog. Walk faster. There's that... I don't know if it's an exploit. It seems like you walk sideways faster. I always thought that that was some sort of exploit, so I'd always try to like walk sideways faster, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a way the tiles are set up. Oh, magic short bow. I should get that too. Probably sell more than that. So what's the logic on there? If identifying, you sell it for more when you identify, right? I think that was the idea, wasn't it? Unidentified stuff doesn't sell for as much. All right. Where am I going? I went the completely wrong way. Okay. That doesn't connect to it at all. Alright. It's just going to take a couple hours to get back. This is what they get you. They're like, you don't want to spend half your gameplay walking back to town, do you? Just spend 200 gold on a town scroll. It's annoying too because it's 200. It's essentially wasted, but it does take up some of your time. So, let's see if we can get one of those suckers. Up to town. Yep. You know, the original soundtrack is great. Oh, it's his default walking animation without his weapon ready. It looks really silly. Okay.
Hello, my friend.
Hello,
Stay a while and listen.
Listen. So, Short sword, 100 to identify. Can I even sell
Well,
it?
what can I do for you?
30. So I get almost nothing. So if I identify it, I should get something.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Okay, Sword of Craftsmanship. So I already spent 100. So unless it... If it sells for more than 100,
what can I do for
130...
you?
110. Literally, I lost money on this piece of... Whatever. Okay. Just in case it's a really good ability, I should identify it.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
High durability, but it's almost broken. Okay.
Well, what can I do for you?
I don't know if this game had books, did it? Oh, right. It did have a book. You're right. Yeah, the 10 portal. The Book of 10 portal. Okay, let's get a little bit of money for these guys. Your dad's work phone line.
I
Yeah.
sense a soul in search of answers.
Back in the days where you had to have a modem hooked up to a real phone line. Those were... Wouldn't say they were fun days, but they were definitely interesting. The games were sure fun. Wow. For some reason, a 4 to 8 staff for 10 grand is not really buttering my bean here. I'll buy one of your dirty scrolls, you damn hag. Alright. Identify. Ooh, should I get a firewall? If I can hold them in one place, I guess. It's 400 gold, though. Should probably just save it for an actual book because it's just going to be gone in literally one ability, and I probably won't do much damage with it. It's just such a bad animation for the other ones. I could probably sell my healing staff. Can you guys even take it?
What can I do for you?
No, he doesn't. Why is my quilted armor so damaged?
Well, what can I do for you?
Yeah. As nice as the Staff of Healing is, I do have the healing spell now. Yeah, this song's amazing. So iconic.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Okay, I got a little bit of money from that. I don't need a scroll of search. I get that for free. Scroll of healing. Technically, I need to clear up space anyway. Alright, just gonna get rid of all my other scrolls of healing. Just chewing up my space. I really don't get much space in this game. Now I'm hoping... I can drop some of these potions in town and they won't go away. I don't have a stash. If there's a stash in Diablo, you don't get it in single player at least. Okay, so full regeneration. Gotta drop my piss bottles here. I mean my delicious bottles. I'm thinking this will stay. Feels so valuable now to just use up, but whatever. Sure, I'll be using the healing spell when I go back. I have to walk all the way back too, don't I?
Good day. How may I? Pepin saved my grandmother's life, and I know that I can never repay him for that. His ability to heal any sickness is more powerful than the mightiest sword, and more mysterious than any spell you can name. If you ever are in need of healing, Pepin can help you.
Pepin!
The village needs your help, good master.
Good master?
Some months ago, King Leoric's son, Prince Albert, was kidnapped. The king went into a rage and scoured the village for his missing child. With each passing day, Leoric seemed to slip deeper into madness. He sought to blame innocent townsfolk for the boy's disappearance and had them brutally executed. Less than half of us survived his insanity. The king's knights and priests tried to placate him, but he turned against them and, sadly, they were forced to kill him. With his dying breath, the king called down a terrible curse upon his former followers. He vowed that they would serve him in darkness forever. This is where things take an even darker twist than I thought possible. Our former king has risen from his eternal sleep and now commands a legion of undead minions within the labyrinth.
You don't
His
say.
body was buried in a tomb 3 levels beneath the cathedral. Please, good master, put his soul at ease by destroying his now cursed form.
Yeah, I know that items will stay in your world, but if you ever like join another person's game, they won't. So I don't think I have any risk of that, but always something to keep in the back of your mind.
Your death
will be avenged. Alrighty, so heading back down to the underground. Should I do Butcher now? I mean, Leoric's in 3. I should just kind of man up and face the Butcher, I guess. I distinctly remember the PlayStation 1 loading screens for each new level taking a lot longer than that. Oh yeah, I know he heals you. It might restore your mana. Oh well. I'm really jazzed up with all these rejuvenation potions, so I'll be fine for a while though. Okay. Well, I've got 46 charges. Hold on to your butts.
fresh meat.
Was it not working? Oh, it's not working on him. Holy doesn't work on him. Shit. No. I don't think Holy is working on him. Shit. Because he's not undead. Why? No. My plans. My beautiful plans. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah. Load game. There we go. Okay. Noted. Holy Bolt does not affect the Butcher. Seriously. Okay. Well then. With that in mind, my Holy Bolt spell is useless. Okay. I could try mailing him, I guess, but that's gonna be... Yeah, he's fast. He's fast as fuck, boy. All right.
Fresh meat.
Am I even hurting him? Okay. Maybe with a firewall spell. I don't know how long that lasts, though. Yeah. Oh, it heals your teammates? Holy Bolt? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Yeah. About all that. I might have to go back to town already. My whole plan was to just use that staff on him, but I didn't. I kind of half read it as firebolt. How embarrassing. Okay. All right. I don't have to take the whole entire freaking trip. Adria.
I sense a soul in search of answers. The butcher is a
Okay. Well, what do you got? What you got for me? Probably another town portal scroll. Firewall. Book of Holy Bolt. That'd be kind of neat. Book of Search. Okay. Scroll of Phasing. Damn. Too bad it wasn't a book of Firebolt. Jagged Staff of Town Portal. I'm kind of almost tempted to buy one of those. Just so I can freaking get back to town. I wonder how expensive it is to recharge. Oh, you know what? It's 9 charges. It's practically that many charges and slots. Yeah. I'm tempted about the Holy Bolt, though. What did I buy? Did I buy anything? Yeah, I got the firewall. Okay. So that is 8. Just plug into the town portal.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Yeah. Can be expensive to recharge. I'm really debating buying that Holy Bolt. That would be kind of nice. My Holy Bolt staff kind of blows. I mean, it's cheap, I guess. I'll hold on to it for now, I guess. Alright. Well, this was horribly disappointing. Pepin, heal me. Restore my manas.
What ails you, my friend?
He ain't healing me. Okay. I see how it is. Yeah, it's gonna be something. Where's my portal? Hey, cows. I forgot about Lester the farmer. My scroll crate. I don't remember. Where's my town portal scroll? Oh, it's a little path off to the side, right? Right over here? Yeah. Okay. Oh, don't crash me. Oh, I did the stupid thing. I don't know what that is. It only happens while I stream. You just crashed me because of a beta update. It's gonna make me so mad. Okay, we're good, I guess. Alright, let's try it.
Fresh meat.
It's not even hitting him. No, I didn't get him.
Fresh meat.
I didn't get him either. Doing something wrong here. Okay.
Fresh meat.
Firewall didn't kill him. Come on, Butcher. Jesus, this guy is such a freaking tank. He's way too powerful to put on this at the second level.
Not enough mana.
Ah, damn.
The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
Jesus Christ. I forgot how freaking tanky he was.
Not enough mana.
Not enough mana, is for sure. That guy is so tanky. Well, he's dead. I forgot how much of a freaking beast he was. I had to use firebolt and like 5 potions and 6 heals. Just wailing on him. Don't want to waste all my mana here, but I also don't want to die. I was just hoping they'd find some more potions I'd left behind. But I'm afraid not. I think that's all we got here. Tempted to use that cleaver though. Look at that damage. Plus 10 to strength. Unusual item damage. Altered durability. Really low damage though. Oh, I don't want to drop it. Just wear it for now. It's so big, it's like a halberd. Yeah, seriously. I play games like that sometimes too, and I'm just like, how was this easy when I was a kid? What's even weirder though, playing games when you're a kid and realizing they were ridiculously simple. That's when you realize that's really a mind bender. Or really short. I remember, I swear, it took me months to beat Secret of Mana when I was a kid. But playing it again, you can beat it in like in a couple days. If you're really go heavy at it. Alright. I have my halberd, butcher, cleaver, whatever it is. It's just a dead end, okay. Hopefully this is entertaining. It's not how I anticipated this stream to go down, but I'm having fun at least. I really shouldn't waste all my durability on this stupid thing. Oh, that's 10 durability. Scroll of healing. Should only use that cleaver for tough battles, I think.
The warmth of life has entered my...
I accidentally walked into the Leoric's chamber. Screw that noise. No, thank you. I'm not ready for Leoric yet, just yet. Oh man. Okay. You guys want to play? You guys want to play? We can play. Want to play that game? weapon really sucks, though. Wow, accuracy. I do like the staff, how fast it is. We're having fun if you're having fun. Yeah, I'm having fun. I just, I misestimated how much gameplay would be in that demo. And to be fair, I warned you guys. The game warns you right at the front. At the front, it says, this game is, ooh. Bonehead Captain. Okay, I'm going to close this door real quick. Did I just use both my oh. Holy bolt. You can't even interrupt your casting. I forgot about that. Diggity dang. Ooh, magic rags. Should I waste it on magic rags? 7 of vitality. What does that do for me? Gives me 10 extra life at the cost of 4 armor, huh? That's a toughie. Durability sucks too. Well, not sure about that. I might sell it. Heal?
Not enough mana.
Of course I don't have enough mana. Yeah, Holy Bolt kicked his ass. Nice. That level up heal though. Cool. So let me do that. Next time I go back to town, I'll be able to use that book. Hopefully get some more spells too. Alright, things to turn around a little bit. Didn't think I'd get past that butcher. I forgot how much of a crazy badass the butcher was. Okay, I need to get back to a good weapon. Too bad this firebolt, or the holy bolt weapon, has terrible damage. Alright, these guys are mostly skellies, right? I think so. Prepare to feel the pain. Hey. Mr. Skelly. Alright, I still have 25 charges in there, but I shouldn't waste that. Does very little damage too, because it has a negative against the damage. Probably put more. Oh, I don't have any more potions. I have to do another town portal pretty soon because I'm getting low on resources. After that butcher encounter, and then the little mini boss right after. Did I get anything decent? Oh, I think I got the rags off of the unique. Kind of lame. Hey, Burning Dead. I like how they tried to like keep things a little bit fresh by just recoloring enemies. I mean, I understand it's got to be a lot to program and model each and every enemy. So I don't mind a little bit of recycling, creative recycling. Hey, good evening. Just playing some good old-fashioned OG Diablo. We did play some of the Diablo respawns, but unfortunately, as stated in the game's description, it's a very, 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 very short demo. So we had to kind of change gears a little bit. Yeah, save often. Thanks for letting me know. I forgot about that. These little guys starting to mess me up a little bit, aren't they? I need to work on my strength, I think, or my dex. One of the two. One of them... Warhammer. One of these items gives me extra to hit. 48, 5 to 9. 40 strength. Oof, I don't have 40 strength. Yeah, I mean, I should probably use the butcher's thing. It does a lot more damage, but it's a lot slower too. Ooh, what's this little potion over here? Potion man. Yeah, I like when there's a little bit of variance. Ooh, more skellies. Hey guys. Scroll of healing. There's a lot of skellies here, so Holy Bolt is like pretty much an instant kill for those guys. I love that when you can just kind of like time out, like blast, 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 and just watch the little bolts fly. It's really satisfying. Rune of Lightning. Oh, they're traps? Oh, weird. They definitely didn't play Hellfire back in the day. Alright, I forgot. I'm wasting my spells. Alright. They're dead. I already forgot my reference. I made some reference, I forget it now though. I have such red skin. Man, literally too angry to die. Nice. There was something I wanted to increase. Was it Dex? Dex to hit? Oops. Yeah, sort of. Also wanted more damage. Yeah, range attack is really overpowered, that's for sure. Hey guys. Just kidding. How many do I have left? I have 5 charges left. Oh well. So little damage to that thing though. I wish it didn't have the damage. If it didn't have the damage lowering, I'd probably use it more, but it literally does almost no damage. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that was a reference to Ocean Man. I just forgot about it as soon as I did it. A lot of people are getting my references, as stupid as they are. Oh god. And I'm out of. Maybe I should go back and buy that Holy Bolt. Hopefully she still has it in stock. All right, I might peace out and get some stuff from Adria. Don't have a whole lot to sell. I could sell some of this stuff. The rags just have such a low durability. I might just pawn it to Griswold.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, 350. That's not bad for the rags. Oil of Accuracy. How can you actually see where the accuracy is on an item? Like, just as a science experiment here. My accuracy is 665. 67. Okay. Does that stay? No, it stays. All right. So it's worth it. Cool. Interesting. Doesn't say all those stats that it gives. That is nice. A nice improvement from Diablo 2 is that it does tell you all the different stats you're gaining from stuff. Cool. I can use this book now too. Ah, nice. I have telekinesis. Sweet. For the 5 instances where that's useful. All right, I can sell that holy bolt, and maybe I should just ditch the staff.
Well, what can I do for you?
Does he sell oil? No. I guess not. Ooh, some fun stuff here. Axe of Peril. 2x damage to monster, 1x damage to... Oh, shit. Really? Yeah, the cleaver is awesome. Does that mean what I think it is? I mean, I'm going to be doing 4 to 12 to myself and 2 times to somebody else. That's kind of rough. Ooh, I love things of the sky or of the heavens. Those are my favorite. Plus to all stats. Let me just look at what Adrian has for a moment. Yeah, let me do that. I'm just gonna do that.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Scrolls, any books? Book of Inferno. I was hoping that she still had the Holy Bolt. Ooh. Oh, Staff of Firewall. Oh, that sounds so cool. That would be pretty expensive to recharge, though. Wow, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't get anything from the Holy Bolt one. Damn it. Okay, scroll of healing. Yeah, I mean, because it's so weak, so 44 charges to Holy Bolt for 256. I guess so.
Corruption has the strength of deceit, but innocence holds the power of purity. The young woman Jillian has a pure heart, placing the needs of her matriarch over her own. She fears me, but it is only because she does not understand me.
I don't want to spend all my money on Inferno, but I literally have no attack spells. I may have to do it. I don't particularly like that spell, but I may have to do it. It seems like such a ripoff because I don't really want that spell. Oh well, I did it. I did it. Okay, but buy a couple of mana potions and a scroll of 2 of Town Portal. And I think I'll ditch my long staff, or maybe drop it in town. Depending on how much he wants for it, or how much he'll give me for it. He gives me like under 50. I'll probably just leave it in town just in case. If it's a decent amount, he probably
what can
won't.
I do for you?
25 ammo. Not worth. Man, I'm like almost completely out of money again. I'm surprised the cleaver is two slots. Yeah, I'll just leave it in town for a rainy day. Well, I have Inferno now. Yay, I guess. Yeah, it's good damage, just really hard to actually pull off effectively. That's my problem with it. Holy bolt. Alright, there's a bunch of skillies over here, right? Ooh, got a couple spells now. Yeah. That's more like it. Just half regretting putting my my throwaway stuff somewhere. Maybe I can grab like a dagger for like weak enemies. Hey boys. I mean, when it hits like a mofo. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So slow. Interesting how the chop animation gets kind of interrupted with hit him. Oh, God. Okay, I might have to use my saber. Oh, I don't have any identify. No. I didn't buy any identify scrolls. Damn it. Hey, corpse captain. All that spending. Actually, didn't even have enough money to buy a identify scroll after everything I did. Yeah, that was a big brain move from my part. Okay, I'm gonna slowly jaunt over this way then. Ooh, L of accuracy, yes. So much that goes. So it's up to 67, 69. Oh yeah, cool. Worth it. If I could just get that accuracy up, like that's a really big pain point for me right now. It's just the accuracy is so low. Is that a? What's that blue? Is that just an item? I guess it's not. It's not magic. It's weird that it showed up as blue. Huh. Hey, boyos. Alright. What's the likelihood of missing 4 times with 69% accuracy? Now, I don't know if their particular stats modify that chance. Could be. Oh boy. Let me close that door real quick. Alright, boys. Time for Poppy to... Oh. That is a good spell. Come on, boys. Yeah, it does chip them on a little bit, but... Cloak. Staff of Lightning Wall. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Magic Small Axe. I can't identify. You can just use your fists? That's weird. boy. Oh, that was a full regen. I didn't mean to do that. It's not an incredible amount of mana. It's definitely a significant amount, but if you can trap people in a closed place, it's actually a really good spell. Lightning wall, that is pretty cool. Look at my inventory, guy. Healing actually uses quite a lot. I'm actually surprised by that. Took 3 hits with the cleaver? That doesn't seem very fair. Does seem to be pretty inaccurate. I'm just hoping I get more of those oils. Come on. Like how it kind of does like a half chop when you actually hit. Ow. Oh, does he have lifesteal? Yeah, he's gonna be a pain. I hesitated on buying Holy Bolt. I really should have bought him because Holy Bolt would be incredible against that group. I do have the staff still, but yeah, I'm kicking myself for not buying Holy Bolt now. Yeah, there's a certain level of RNG to actually gaining abilities in this game, which, you know, cool in some ways, but kind of sucky in others. That's really hurt. Everybody on this thing. Still a 9 out of 10. Okay. Get some heals. I'm probably overhealing. That's probably what's happening. I'm probably healing beyond my max health because I'm a level 2 healer. So that's probably why it's using so much mana. Come on, boys. That's how I like to hear it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be ready for the arc. I remember he has a lot of minions. Like, a lot of minions. Ow. Ow. Do you have quite a bit of, it does that lightning staff, though. The lightning wall staff. That could be useful. Sarcophagus, scroll of search. Diablo 1 UI to other games. It's nice. It's just a bit bulky. Like if you actually measure it up, like probably a good 25% of the screen is just UI, which in just from screen real estate, that's not ideal. A lot of this is not being used most of the time. It is a pretty generally not a bad UI from cleanliness and everything like that. It's just a bit bulky. Oh. Oh boy. A lot of little baddies over there. Uh-oh. Any more healing scrolls? Not really. Oh boy. Alright. Maybe I'll try to use lightning wall on this. That could be interesting. Don't know if that'll be at all useful. Alright. That doesn't seem to be incredibly impactful. Ooh, okay. Losing my place here. Run away! Run away! Alright. Okay. Not completely helpless. Most of them are dead, I think, or hurt. Nice. That was convenient. Keep on missing the main guy with my Inferno. And again. Alright, I'm just gonna hit him. He's a Chupacabra? That's what his name is? A Chupacabra? Okay. Okay, took a few chops, but he's down. Ooh, magic hat. I probably have to go back to town then. A decent amount of money. 700. Not an incredible amount, but I could probably use the R&R at this point. Anything else that dropped up here? Scroll of search. Yeah, the UI definitely has a good contrast. It's just a little bit... Oh, time portal, nice. It's just a bit bulky, and you could probably draw an outline all around this area is pretty much unused. Like when you hover over something, that box is used, but when you're not hovering over anything, it's not. A lot of old UIs, though, are pretty wasteful with space. Okay, so I should do strength, or should I do... I could get to 40 magic and 35 strength. Or almost. If I could do math, that is. Alright. So hopefully some good things to identify. It's going to be kind of a crapshoot if I'm going to make any money off these.
Stay a while and listen.
So one of them was a light item. Chance to hit. Okay, that could be decent. Resist magic and light radius. Ugh. I mean, it's better than my current cap. I guess I'll see what they are offering.
Well, what can I do for you?
Cap radiance. One more armor. Light radius is completely cosmetic, right? I know in Fallout, light radius actually affects your chance to hit. I just don't know if that's the case here. Probably not. Why am I... Oh, it's just a different type of cap. That'd almost be
Well,
worth it
what
just to
can I
buy a
do
better
for you?
cap. Yeah, I'm just going to buy a skull cap and sell the cap radiance. I don't care. Oh, some new items here. Composite staff, 5 to 10. Wow. I could probably just sell the rest of these guys. Would be nice to have a little backup weapon, but honestly, yeah, I'll probably sell it. Oh, one more gold out of one. I would have had 1337. Check a club. Might. It's actually pretty good. 43% damage, 10 plus to hit, 10 to strength. That's decent. Red sword. It's possible I could get a better book or something. Yeah, I was just thinking. I figured. I just remember in Fallout, if you try to shoot Fallout 1 and 2, if you try to shoot an enemy in the dark, you actually get a penalty to hit. So I didn't figure that was the case in this game, but I was just kind of
I sense a soul in search of answers.
racking my brain to see if there's anything useful with that. What y'all got? Book of Town Portal. Oh no. Oh no, that's what I want. Have anything to sell? Not really. Damn it. She's finally selling a Book of Town Portal and I can't afford it. Wow, extra charges. Bountiful Staff of Elemental. Damn. Yeah, decent haul on those 3 items. I don't have to buy the Book of Town Portal, though. What are these? So how much are they going to cost?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Okay, not too bad, actually. After that. Time to duplicate. I forget how to do that, man. I know that people are duplicating all the time. I try to at least abide by the rules of the game.
I sense a soul.
I distinctly remember, I think it was the first Battle.net server I went onto. People were dropping long swords of the heavens all over town. Like, you bunch of jokers. Okay, scroll of lightning. Probably not. Okay, so I have a couple firewalls, some lightning walls, and holy bolts. So I'm gonna have to basically be handy with these guys. And there's no quick spellbook inventory screen. Yeah, there's no quick way of swapping weapons. So going through inventory is the only way you can do it. All right. Well, so I have a little over 1,300 gold here. There's 2 items. I should probably buy some more potions, or just grab these. I'm going to be using a lot of magic. I should probably just grab these. I repaired that. Doesn't really need to be repaired. You drop same duplicate items and ground items will be deleted. Yeah. Oh boy. So I do have another town portal, right? Okay, I've got 2 town portals. Maybe I should buy a couple potions just for good luck. Alright, I was going to buy a better skull cap. That's right.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the
sold
Rock.
the,
what can I do for you?
the cap that gives me light. Let's buy a skull cap. One extra armor.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Don't really need to repair that lightning
Whoa,
thing.
what can I do for you?
For some of the other items. Yeah, it's all just... Oh my god, amulet of light for 3 grand. Oh. Club of light for 2 grand. These are some ripoffs here. Yeah, I don't need to cheat. I'm trying to play the game, you know. Play the game legit, man. Alright. Debating if I should buy more potions, but I think I could probably pull it off if I'm just crafty with my spells. I never opened that. So is that everything except for Leoric? Oh, it shows up because I had search on. Okay. That's why that was blue. Oh, I saw some stuff over here. Hey, potion of healing. Speak of the devil. So it's good to have my search up. That doesn't actually show, hey, there's something in here. Some good gold here. Ooh, there's a shrine. Maybe I can do... Maybe I can walk into that battle with a shrine boost. That'd be kind of fun. Ooh. I knew it was going to be one of those. I was going to walk over to it. Damn it. That's annoying. I guess I should just run over to all shrines. Just in case they blow their load all over the enemies. Ooh. Almost missed a random magic warhammer. Hey, buddios. Ooh. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, that hurt. Surrounding me, I don't like to be surrounded. Alright. In case I missed anything. Other shrine. Eldritch. Oh. Turns everything to stuff again. Cool. I forgot Eldritch did that. Oh, it fills mana too. That's kind of cool. Alright, I have a little bit more over here. That's the next floor down. I could go down to the catacombs. If I wanted to do that. Not that I have much better luck down there, to be honest. Kind of creepy that people used to just make sewers for dead people. It's a little bit macabre, right? Oh, hey guys. Next up on the chopping block. Now I'm imagining somebody dropping pencils now every time they kill a skeleton. Thank you for that. Ooh. Shimmering Shrine. Spiritual energy is restored. I guess that was just like a mana restore, I guess. Either Yggdrasil is got incredible memory, or he's got the webpage open with the list of all the shrines. Fortunately, there's a little bit of delay, but I guess I'll wait to see your response before I go in. Boy. Oh boy. Alright, Holy Bolts, which is good for that, and Lightning Walls are probably going to be my mains for now. Okay. Figure I could drop some Lightning Walls to kind of rile them up, maybe drop a Firewall or two. Oh boy, that, and that, and heal. Hold on your butts.
The warmth of life has entered my tomb. Prepare yourself, mortal, to serve my master for eternity.
I don't know if that hurts me or not. It's a fast staff. Oh, it's a lot of guys. I think there's gonna be a lot of guys out here. That hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit. Just a little. Alright, maybe I should switch to the Holy Bolt then. Let's see all the guys yet. There's a ton of them. How many more? I got 34 charges. Okay. Is even a gate over there? I probably to open the door. Actually, these guys I can drop one at a time. Just don't want to use all my charges. Individually, they're not that tough, just especially at a range. Okay, that probably my cue to come back to the Holy Bolt. Drop down a firewall or two if need be. just cutting them out a little bit now. I just know that you can get really overwhelmed if you just jump right in with this guy. All right, what's going on over here? Ooh, that's a lot of them. Okay. Try to take these guys out.
I do not have a spell ready.
I should probably heal at some point. Where's my cursor? Lost my cursor there for a second. Okay. Hey, guy. All right, slowly but surely whittling him down. Oh, here's the bad boy. Okay. He keeps on creating more burning dead, doesn't he? So I wasted my firewall for pretty much nothing. Okay, maybe I can get some infernos on him. Not doing anything to this fire, guys. Oh god. Crap.
The warmth of life
Damn.
has entered my tomb. Prepare yourself, mortal, to serve my master for eternity.
Okay. 31 charges. I can get to that guy and just take him out, because he'll just keep on creating more and more guys. Ooh, that's not gonna last long. That doesn't work either.
The warmth of
Okay.
life has entered my tomb.
I'm gonna have to be a little
Prepare
smart about this.
yourself, mortal, to serve my master for eternity.
A lot of the guys are burning dead too. Damn. Not really looking for this guy, is it? Oh, 10 charges left. Damn it. Four charges left. Damn it. Come on. Oh, summons random guys. Damn it. Okay. Oh. Come on, you bastard.
I do not have a spell ready.
That's all my charges, huh? Damn it. Alright, this guy's really tough. Alright, maybe I can hide into this little hole here.
Not enough mana.
Damn it. I didn't even know how low I got him.
Warmth of life has entered my tomb. Prepare yourself, mortal, to serve my master for eternity.
All right, you can bind that stuff. Doesn't actually say there. I forgot about that. Yeah, I need to bind those. Oh, man. Guess I could try Inferno on him, but he was just kind of taking whatever I could get out, whatever I could throw at him. These little guys, little burning deads, are actually really easy to kill. Even with my little staff, I can take them out. It's just the other stuff he summons, especially the range guys. Those are the ones that really whittle me down. So that could be 5, 6. Yeah, that'd be good. That would help. Guy's a little bitch, isn't he? By a little bitch, I mean a big bitch. Alright, guys, easy to kill with. Oh yeah, that cleave is actually really good. It's worth kind of almost sticking with the staff just for that.
Not enough mana.
Okay, come on, son of a bitch.
Not enough mana.
Is that even hurting him?
Not enough mana.
Jesus Christ. My God. Alright, regroup. Pull out the big guns. Sunlock! Thank God.
Rest well, Lorik. I'll find your son.
Damn. Yeah, once I got him into that sunlock, he's actually pretty wily. He moves around back and forth a lot. Once I could stun him with infinite holy bolts, he was toast. But damn, he was a toughie. So I remember, see what I mean when like these old school RPGs did not hold your hand. Don't do that way. 2,000. I should go back and get some more potions and stuff, but I should probably just finish out this floor real quick. Can I wear it without identifying? I mean, it can't be worse than what I have, right? Unless it's cursed or something. Alright. Oh. my good weapon, I suppose. I mean, this might actually be good for these particular fights, because a lot of these guys aren't very tough. I just need to kill them fast. This guy. Kill him. He summoned so many of them. Alright. Just have to heal up. Didn't really want to go this way, but...
Not enough mana.
Don't really have many more charges. I have a few more charges in this, I suppose. Oof, oof, oof. That hurts. Okay, what can I assign that? Can I do that in F9? F8, okay. Yeah. Most games blunt is most effective against skeletons. I just don't know if that they have that in this game. Still have quite a few. I only have 9 charges, so pick off the guys at a distance, and then I'll get them in closer. It's a lot of skeletons. I think I hit somebody back there. I heard a little bone crackle somewhere. Why aren't these things open? Oof. Let's see. I'm guessing I'll probably want to even out some of these. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah, in most games, like, blunt damage is the way to go for undead, because simply because there's, you know, try cutting a bone with a knife. Not really going to work very well. Crushing a bone.
I do not have a spell ready.
Of course you don't. Back to cleaver mode. Taste the cleaver. He took down that scarecrow back there. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, they're burning. They're immune to magic, right? That can't hurt them. Does seem to still hurt them, but not as much as it should have. You guys and your bows and your bones. Oh yeah, jackpot.
Where would I put this?
Oof. Alright, so probably just ditch this. It's not worth that much. Large axe. Long sword. Probably not. Leather armor, though. That could be worth something. Well, I had one more slot down there. All the future games have more slots, and they make things smaller, too. I should probably sell that, but I guess I'll just hold on to it for now. Come back to it. Probably want to refresh that if I can find more skeletons. And I can't pick that up because I don't get any more slots. Alright. Back to town it is. I love that sound. Such a great, memorable sound. Hello, my friend. Stay a while.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Ooh, unique item. Doesn't say what it is. +7 to magic. +7 to magic hammer. That's kind of cool. Probably go for a bit of money, actually. 10 to vitality. Oh, that's actually not too bad. I don't really use axes, but... Ooh, grand armor of the mind. This is actually some good stuff. Apparel, no thanks. And Saber of the Sky. Yeah, that's actually... That was a good haul. I might actually upgrade to this. Armor 10, 54% armor, 6 to magic. Yeah, I could see myself doing that. See, that bumps up my mana to 74. Yeah, absolutely. That is tempting to go toward the hammer, add another 7 to magic, though. That would make me kind of badass. Yeah, kind of getting a magic set together. You're right. That 10 vitality, though, and the damage, that's actually not bad. The two... These should probably sell for quite a bit of money. Look at it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Yeah, that's 27% damage and 10 to vitality. That's... Yeah, that's good, but I'm kind of going toward magic, so I'll probably get rid of that. Quilted armor, apparel. I'm surprised at the Saber of the Sky. Usually stuff of the sky and stuff of the heavens is worth a lot. Kind of surprising. Still 800. How much do I have right now? Could buy that town's portal book.
Well, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I might want to ditch the cleaver. But I mean, that 4 to 24 is pretty sweet. It's just got lower durability. I have been...
I cannot use this yet.
Oh, that's awkward.
I cannot use this yet.
I can't equip the hammer without equipping the butcher's cleaver first, which adds to strength and magic. 10 to strength. Oh, yeah, that's actually significant. That's funny. I remember playing Anarchy Online years ago, which is sci-fi MMO, which there was an entire economy for buffs. Sometimes people would literally be equipped head to toe with stuff they could never equip without buffs. So literally they had to, whenever they died, they'd have to find a bunch of buff classes to and pay them so they could equip their gear again. So stupid. Okay, I could still buy the Book of Town Portal. I should just do that. Just so I don't have to worry about town portals anymore. Flaming Staff of Search. How weird. Only got 10 charges to search. That's kind of lame. Alright. Yeah. Would be nice not having to worry about town portal anymore. Pellegrino. So, as nice as that is, I'll probably sell that. I might... I can't test my attacks here, but I'm tempted to switch to the Hammer of the Mind. Honestly, though... Oh, you know what? No. The Cleaver gives me... +7 to magic. Why is that not anymore? Oh, because I can't use it. Yeah, because I can't technically equip it yet. It requires 40 strength. So next level, I'll consider it, I guess. In the meantime,
I sense a soul in search of answers.
recharge my stupid staff, and I don't have to worry about scrolls again. Yay! Well, until I need identify scrolls. But yeah,
Well,
I'm not
what can I do for
getting
you?
the bonus from the hammer yet until I can actually equip it. Cool. I think this is the same stuff as before. Yeah. Amulet of Light. It's kind of crap. Blade of Maiming. Flail of Power. That's a lot of strength, actually. Yeah, the thing that might tip me over to the hammer, other than the magic, is the fact that it has 5 times as much durability, and it's probably a lot faster. Currently, my cleaver is super
What
slow.
ails you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm probably need to buy some potions. I was getting pretty low there. Although I should probably get some mana potions too. Well, anyway, I think that's a pretty good run. It's about midnight where I am. And we got through Butcher and Leoric. I think that's the same exact run I had last time I streamed Diablo, was Butcher and Leoric. It's kind of a pretty standard one. I mean, it's the most iconic one, I think. Alternatively, I think you can get the Poisoned Well, which is a less interesting. I think you go into like the clan, like a satyr clan, and take them out and then unpoison the well or something like that. But yeah, to be perfectly honest, that one isn't as interesting as the Butcher. But it's cool when you replay, you just kind of see different quests and stuff. So, anyway, hopefully you guys thought that was interesting. Had a lot of fun. Didn't expect to be playing OG Diablo tonight, but here we go. I basically completed all the content that demo had to offer in less than an hour, literally. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Take care. Stay safe. I don't have plans for next week, but I'll figure something out. So like I always do. Here we go with this now. Yeah, it's still a lot of fun. Like if you can get past the pixely art, which I actually think is kind of endearing, it's still a heck of a lot of fun, and it kind of scratches a certain itch that even the later games don't quite. It's just a little bit more gritty, a little bit more crude, a little bit more rough with you, but I still like it a lot. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. See you next week. Take care, guys. Talk to you later.